Back to Football Friday, opening night edition. Barbara Barr joins me now for a very emotional night at Manheim Central. I was there for the beginning of that game, and really kind of a strange vibe before the game. You didn't know what to expect.
No, it's hard to handle that sort of thing. Obviously, Manheim honoring 4 players that were killed in a car accident last winter, Mike. And Coach Mike Williams led us inside the locker room for his pregame speech.
You can, play your hearts out, and if we come out with a victory, you will make Manheim so proud. And you'll return.
A lot of heavy hearts in the locker room, but there was a game to be played against Lower Dauphin, the Falcons trying to bounce back from a 1-9 season. Travis Morrill finds a big hole up the middle, but a couple of Barons sandwich him, and Austin Garner picks up the loose ball, recovers, but the first quarter would end in a scoreless tie, a defensive battle. Second quarter, Manheim driving, Caleb Walton to Cole Profit, but Josh Palmer stops him short of a first down. That would force the Barons into a field goal attempt. It's blocked. Manheim's offense just couldn't quite get going in the first half. The game remains scoreless. But then the Falcons capitalize. Ben Goss going up top to Quincy Nisley, who comes back for the ball, makes 2 tacklers miss. Lower Dauphin stunning Manheim 6-0 at the half. But the Barons gather themselves and come back 28-12, storming back in the second half, Mike, to win it. So a great second half. You can kind of understand the emotions of the first half. It took
you really
Manheim
can.
a while.
You can kind of see why they'd
Sure.
be stuck in neutral there, and then halftime they came out all gangbusters in that second half.
They sure did.
Big win. In fact, Mike Williams said it's one of the biggest moments of his career. That they won this
Absolutely.
game.
I guess we should have heard that halftime talk as well.
Yeah,
Got
exactly.
fired up.
All right, now big game on the Susquehanna, the River rivalry, and for that, let's check in with Mike Straub.
Stop! Look and listen! The team to beat is here! CHS Panthers, this is our year!
Oh, with the cheerleaders from Central, they made a point tonight. Got some other big games Newark County to get to. Cumberland Valley and Red Lion, and you want a rematch of the district final right now. These squads met twice last year. Mighty Cumberland Valley took both of them. They look good again in this one. Second half begins, CV up huge. Ben Fernbeck, QB keeper, takes it in, and it's 35-zip. But Red Lion showing some heart, brand new field. They don't leave the fans empty-handed. Nice little reverse. Jason Mitten keeps it himself, goes in, makes it 35-6, and that's her final. Cumberland Valley wins big. Elsewhere, Columbia and Eastern York, the old rivalry. Eastern fired up, but they're not able to get much going. The Columbia tied defense swallowing up the Knights early on. Andrew Combs moving the ball on the ground for Columbia, crashes in from 4 yards out, makes it 7-zip, and Columbia wins their opener 36-13. Fired up tonight. What an evening. What a way to start the year. Now let's go to Pat Principe. Go.
All right, it's bowling night here at Clearview Lanes. That wasn't a very good effort. This is the gathering spot for Football Friday when we come to Elizabethtown, Clearview Lanes, and we've got some very amateur-looking bowlers here, but they're doing their best job here tonight to have fun and have a good time. All right. One of our other stops of the night tonight was Hempfield. The Black Knights have a new coach, new enthusiasm, but a very tough opener. Defending Section 2 champs, Lampeter Strasburg. Let's see if the Knights were able to pull it out. Hempfield fans fired up for the season opener. Third quarter, Lampeter Strasburg up 21-10. This is Nate Shank going right and going untouched, 39 yards. Pioneers go up 28-10. Black Knights would answer very quickly. Michael Moore letting it fly. This is Trevon Hinton behind the defense, going down, tripped up inside the 10, 70-yard play. Hempfield scored moments later, went up 28-17. Knights get it back, and it's Murr putting it up again. This time Wilson Lopez, juggling grab for 42 yards. Big first down for Hempfield, but early in the fourth quarter on the same drive, fourth down, the Knights trying to get into the end zone. No. Pioneers hold. With 3 minutes to go in the game, get the clinching score from Dan Neff to go up 34-17. LS wins their season opener over Hempfield, 34-24. All right, they're texting here, watch Football Friday tonight. That's what it is. Wake the kids, phone the neighbors. We're here at Clearview Lanes, and they're all psyched. More coming up later. Now let's head back to Lancaster and Mike Straub, or Mike Hostetler, the other Mike.
Thank you, Prince. I think she was texting her friend that her boyfriend there only got a 1 on that last bowl. We continue in the mid-pen, a crossover game between Redland and East Pennsboro that came down to the wire. Redland playing host to the Panthers at West Shore Stadium. First quarter, East Pennsboro threatening, Austin Wilson rolling out, looking to the end zone, but Taylor Bryant steps in front of the pass, picks it off, and we remain scoreless. Second quarter now, Redland gets its offense going. Brett Chester takes the carry around the left side, going 15 yards for the score. Patriots up 10-zip. Panthers would answer on the ensuing drive. Wilson hits Brandon Robinson in stride. Robinson had 157 yards receiving as he spins off, shakes another, and there he goes 73 yards for the TD. That cut the lead to 10-7. But Redland would hold on in the end, winning it 22-21. Other winners in week number 1. Governor Mifflin, a shocker over Wilson, 34-28 in overtime. Hamburg beats Elko 38-15. Pine Grove blanks Northern Lebanon. That's a surprise because Northern Lebanon has a decent team this year. Schuylkill Valley beats Cocalico 49-21. Penn Manor thumps Solanco 49-13 in a Southern Lancaster County neighborhood brawl. Exeter beats Ephrata by 8. Lebanon wins the Cedar Bowl, topping crosstown rival Cedar Crest 47-13. Daniel Boone no trouble with Donegal. McCaskey opens the season with a loss on the road at Coatesville. Garden Spot looking impressive, 35-0 over Twin Valley. Conrad Weiser 8 points better than Conestoga Valley. Southern Columbia rolls over Line Mountain, beating them by a touchdown. Schuylkill Haven no trouble with Tri-Valley. West Perry in overtime tops Mifflin County, and Mount Carmel a winner over Selinsgrove. This year for Football Friday, we want to post your scores on WGAL.com, and we've made it easy. If you're already posting to Facebook or Twitter, just tag your scores with News 8 Scores. All one word, lowercase. Then your score update will be posted on WGAL.com. And we hosted a live chat starting at 7 o'clock tonight. Hundreds and hundreds of you took part, sending scores and chatting about the games you were attending. Well, we've got lots more. How did George Tromp do in his debut as CD East's new coach? The highlights are next.